We've been planning and saving for this trip for a few years now, and basically, me and my mate James are going to quit our jobs and go travel around the world for 9 months.
I don't know, both nervous and excited.
And yeah, we're going to start in Hong Kong and travel through 20 different countries across 4 continents and finish in New York.
I felt a little bit out of my depth, don't really know what to expect.
This trip is way bigger than anything I've ever done before.
My longest holiday, 2 weeks I think.
So how's it feel going away for 9 months?
Don't know yet. Ask me tomorrow.
I mean, we're going to be going to so many places I've never even been before, like all around Asia and South and Central America.
Furthest I've ever been, I think, is Croatia or Hungary, whichever one's further away.
Yeah, and the idea is we're going to take just one camera and film everything. You've done this before?
I do a video of every single trip. This one's going to take longer to edit. It's going to be 9 months of footage.
It's going to be 9 months of constantly on the move, 9 months of 3 or 4 days in each place, then go again. 9 months of staying in youth hostels, 9 months of living out your suitcase.
But yeah, can't wait.
Our journey begins in Hong Kong before we travel into China.
Hi! Big culture shock.
Then we'll be working our way down through Southeast Asia over the next 3 months.
That's our home for the next 2 nights.
Welcome to Castaway Island!
It's fucking insane!
This guy, yeah, 2000, see a ping pong show.
What's the main event, Angkor Wat Temple?
The pension's day out.
Yeah.
It's a bit scary.
How'd you find it?
Good. Adrenaline.
Shaking.
In Southeast Asia, we'll be traveling around any old way and how. Bus, plane, train, boat, tuk-tuk, you name it.
Then a bus tried to go round it, ended up tipping over. So we're going to be stuck here for a while.
Our second continent will begin with a 10-day package through the Australian outback.
You know what kind of spider it is?
No, I'm not sure. Very friendly. He hardly ever bites.
A little bit further.
Then we'll be working our way down the backpacking trail on the east coast.
Here, it's a back bit.
In New Zealand, we're going to take the Kiwi Experience bus around the 2 islands, which is a hop-on, hop-off bus tour.
Ladies, we need some tits!
That was amazing.
You are the 3rd group to ever have gone through this tunnel.
Nice.
This year we found it 2 days ago, and this is brand new.
I'm about to jump 134 meters.
I am shaking so much.
Looking forward to doing a bungee jump. Not really. I think I'm gonna need to be pushed.
3, 2, 1!
On the other side of the Pacific, we'll be starting in Santiago, Chile, and again, traveling any way we can through Argentina and up into Brazil.
Everyone's been asking me what you're looking forward to the most.
I don't know, there's something good everywhere we're going, but
I'd honestly say this is one of the things I'll be most looking forward to on this trip.
I'm looking forward to everything, but I'm trying to just focus on each place we go to and enjoy that instead of keep looking forward.
It's the most dangerous favela in Rio, and we got to speak on the radio. About to go hang gliding. As soon as we took off, my arm went up like that. Nice little bruise and cut there.
From Rio, we fly up to Peru to do the Inca Trail to Machu Picchu.
Super ready to start this beautiful trip.
That is the big controversy. James is going to be walking on the entire Inca Trail. Are you DC ones?
Yeah. Well,
Welcome to Machu Picchu.
plus a spiritual refuge of the Incas.
And once we've completed that, we're heading deep into the Amazon jungle.
Time for a night tour through the Amazon.
You looking at me?
They can move. They walk.
The trees walk. We have a walking tree. It's fucking Lord of the Rings.
In Central America, we're going to be soaking up the Caribbean sun.
But if there is one moment I'm looking forward to the most is when we're in Panama at one of like the little Caribbean islands, like Pirates of the Caribbean style, like the size of this place. Hopefully Keira Knightley will be there as well. It'd be like shit, we've come so far, we've done so much shit, we've got so much still to do.
We're crossing the border from Panama to Costa Rica, with the climax being Sunday Fun Day pool crawl.
You guys enjoying Sunday Fun Day?
You baby!
They're from America, by the way.
And finally, we're flying into LA, hiring a car and driving all the way to New York.
We've learned how cruise control works, so I'm going to move the seat back and...
Hands up.
Oh, it's relaxing driving.
Winner at the Mirage.
Ultra of Niagara Falls, eh?
I think it was like 2008 or 2009 when I first started thinking about this trip, because I went backpacking in 2006 for 6 months, the majority of which was spent living and working in New Zealand, and it was just like the best 6 months ever. And then a couple of years later I started thinking about going again, except this time I didn't want to be working. I wanted to be constantly travelling and just try and do like the biggest trip ever.
Now, what made you really want to come on this trip?
Got fed up with doing the whole 8 till 5 work thing.
And what did you do every weekend?
Go out, rave away, just get bad really.
So you wanted to get away and try something different?
Yeah, do something every day, get bad every day instead.
James and I went to uni together, so we've known each other for like 10 years. And then a few years back when we were out having a drink, he said to me, oh, you know, next time you're thinking of going travelling, let me know, because I'd like to come too. I said, well, actually, I'm planning this massive, massive trip. And then it all just started from there.
Right, I'm just on my lunch break. My work is just around the corner there, and I'm about to go on SCA Travel and get a quote from a round the world ticket. Now, shut up. I budgeted like $2,000 for this originally, but I reckon it's going to be more like 3, which is why I'm getting it 9 months in advance in case it does cost more, I can afford it.
However, there was one major flaw in my plan, and that when I first came up with it, I was broke. In fact, I wasn't even broke, I was massively in debt. I was freelancing in video at the time, and I just had one client screw me over with money after another. So I was doing office temp jobs in between freelance jobs just to get some extra cash in. But of course, when you're temping, you don't really have anything to do. So I just spent all day on the slide just Googling stuff. And that's when the route of the trip started to take its formation, because I was just researching and planning and budgeting the trip. So I knew exactly how much I needed to save up. But of course, given my financial situation, the trip was just like this distant dream, this kind of beacon of light to keep me going through this shit time in the hope that one day I might get to go off on this adventure.
The world is not in your books and maps. It's out there.
But then at the start of 2011, I got a full-time video editing job at a company called Bright Talk. And not only did it completely sort out my career, it also meant that this dream of a trip could become a reality. And from then on, I was just saving and saving and saving.
Because I've planned all this trip to death. What's it like not knowing what's coming next at all?
Good. I don't have to worry about anything, I'm just going to follow you around. And if I don't like where you're going, I'll go with someone else. Yeah, I'm not going there, Karl. She looks nice, so I'll go with her instead.
It was always part of the plan to film the entire trip, because I always make a film of every holiday I go on. Although, things tend to go wrong when I'm filming though.
I decided the best way to wake up is jumping off that cliff in the water. Jumped off and then dislocated my shoulder.
Of course, it's easy to film a week's holiday, but to be constantly filming for 9 months, it's going to be a massive challenge just to do it all by ourselves, because if we're too tired to film, or we can't be bothered, or we're in a bad mood, then that part of the story just doesn't get told. Plus, we're also relying on the people we meet being up for being filmed too.
Fuck that off.
So that'll be interesting to see what happens.
Where are you going tomorrow?
Hong Kong. I'm in Hong Kong tomorrow. Yeah.
What are you going to do there?
Dunno. Find an English pub. play some pool. See if the footy's on. I'm going to be in China on Thursday.
Well, I'm going to be in pool.
But yeah, it still hasn't really sunk in what we're actually doing. I feel like I'm flying up to Edinburgh or something like that, but I think about a couple of days in or a couple of weeks in, it's just going to smack us in the face, like the scale of what we're doing. And that'll be terrifying, but it'll be exciting, and it'll be awesome.
Just get some mushrooms and float down the river.
Yeah, float all the way down Southeast Asia or something like that. So,
Suddenly realise you're going to Asia, don't you?
Yeah, put in the minority.
Different style of travelling. It's my hand luggage. I've got my laptop, my camera, my iPad, my iPod, chargers, tripod. What have you got new, James?
Got my phone. Got my wallet and my passport.
Fly traveller.
Fits in my hands, hand luggage.
What are your impressions so far?
Crazy.
Sierra Youth Hostels in like downtown Hong Kong, filled with lots of tiny random shops selling random crazy crap.
I think we're staying in the ghetto. We walked like, what was it, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
From where we walked, we were literally the only white people there.
Got bamboo scaffolding. What's the plan?
Keep on walking till we find a bar.
So, we were looking for a bar, and some random girl came up to us and started asking about the camera. Seemed a bit suspicious, but then she said, let's just go, the three of us go for a drink. And she basically just said, yeah, I want your sperm. All I want is a baby. And she said this over and over again for an hour.
Carl, give her your sperm.
Amount of times she went, just give me a sperm, give me a sperm, give me a sperm. But the thing is, she had an iPad, so she took a photo. She said, oh, I want this body. She took a photo of me from chin to there. So I was like, all right, this is cool. First night I met a random person, let's get her on film. And then she's like, no, I want to hide, I want to hide.
Do you not want to be on camera?
I want to hide.
She never even told us her name.
End of the day, Carl, you should just give her your sperm. What was wrong with it? What's wrong with you?
She said, let's go to the toilet and just do it there. I was like, no. And she goes, well, you can wear a condom and then I'll just shove it in later. She kept crying and crying, and it got really awkward, and to the point where we just said, look, we're gonna go, we're gonna leave.
But like, well, it's like I was just saying, you just don't know, because like you can't recognise what weird people are like or what normal people are like.
So, interesting first night of the trip. Yeah.
Should have done it, Carl.
She was fit.
She
could have stabbed me Basic Instinct style.
And we're now like, some little food court. Looks quite nice. I hope they don't get the chopsticks out for me, because that's going to be a struggle.
By the way, they're really serious about coasters here. Anytime you get a drink, it's coaster. Thank you. See? But these, I can throw these on the floor and no one's going to care.
I think this is the longest escalator in the world.
I don't believe you, Carl.
Apparently from like
3 times already.
Apparently from like 8 till 10:30 in the morning it only goes downhill, but after that it goes uphill, so people can get to work. Then after that it takes them back to bars.
Are we gonna go all the way to the top?
No.
There we are. If we're doing the biggest escalator in the world, you've got to go to the top.
It's a
long way, mate.
The plan is, well, we'd like to meet some more Asian girls who are, forthcoming, but just don't just want us semen. Like, that's it. It's like, don't they care about personalities? Instead of just, the end product. Is that the end? Bit of an anticlimax, really.
Well, what did you expect?
Should we go back down?
Were you waiting for some hot ladies at the top?
So the plan for today was to go around Lantau Island, sort of see the giant Buddha, go to the fishing village, see some dolphins. Kind of cocked up the scheduling because there was like an hour-long queue to get on the cable car. By the time we got to the front of the queue, they said, yeah, there won't be time to do any of that. So all we're going to do is go and check out the big Buddha over there. You know when I said there wasn't much walking?
Yeah, you lied. You always lie.
You say about the swastika?
Means, what is it? Good luck and hope or something? The Nazis stole it. Or their symbol.
I think other than that, the Nazis are alright, it's just they stole that symbol. I don't think the monk liked being filmed. I was filming inside and she came into the shot and she went, oh no! Note to herself for the future, don't film any monks.
The whole Big Buddha site felt like a fake Disney version of China. This wasn't helped by having amongst the supposedly ancient buildings a subway and a Starbucks. Back in the city, however, we're about to face our greatest challenge yet.
First experience with a squatter. You're gonna get your toilet paper out beforehand?
I don't know, I'm guessing.
Yeah, toilet paper, here we go.
I'm not actually filming me have a shit.
No.
Just spotted this great sign. I know the people in China are a bit shorter than us, but come on. What is it, about a foot deep?
Yeah.
Bad.
Just go above your ankles, I think. So what we have here is people protesting about a certain sect of Buddhism, I think. Except one of them, on the blue side says they're really good, and the ones on the white side reckon they're evil. So she's walking around trying to get her message across, and they're just trying to block it in sync. They've just been following her around, moving every step she does.
For our last night in Hong Kong, we met up with James's friend Martin from back home and went downtown to the races. It was kind of like stepping through a portal because we were suddenly surrounded by Westerners again.
And then James made one bet and won. He's a dick.
Always a winner. Always a winner.
Hong Kong overall I thought was great. It was a good start to the trip, but it doesn't feel like we're backpacking yet. It felt like a weekend break away kind of thing, instead of like the start of a big adventure. Next stop was China. This is the bit of the trip where we don't speak a word of Chinese and they don't speak a word of English. So, but it's a quite touristy spot, so we could be all right. But we don't know. There's a lot of unknowns. We still got to hope our train tickets arrive so we can actually get out of the country. And hopefully just get through customs as well. We made it through customs and plane did the roughest landing ever. Like, it's cold and we were a bit nervous, so we're kind of going up, shaking our passports. But we got through, but it's really, really eerie. Like the weather is like this.
It's just eerie, isn't it? There's no one about. There's like people in their cars, but there's no one on the streets or anything.
Yeah.
None of the lights are on.
Yeah, it's just a bit creepy at the moment. But hopefully we get to the hostel and it'll feel alright.
The best word to describe it is grey.
I feel a bit shell-shocked from that, and all we did was get in a cab and get driven to a hostel, but it's just so weird.
Big culture shock.
So there's no doors, there's only curtains.
Yeah, but there's like no lights on any of the houses or anything like that. Everything's really dark. Even like
I don't think we would have found that hostel if we didn't get a taxi.
Yeah. But we got to the hostel and the woman was really lovely, and it seems like a really cool place. And we got our train tickets arrived as well.
Got our map. Looks like quite a small town, to be honest. Everything looks walking distance, so I don't know. Settle down and have a little wander around town, I reckon.
Yeah, I can do with a beer actually. Right, first attempt of using chopsticks. That's why I want you to film this. Aww. In your face. First attempt. Does it straight away. What a dick.
Pro, mate.
You'll be here all day.
3 hours later, Karl's still here.
Yeah. I think we overreacted with our culture shock because it's quite similar to downtown Hong Kong. And we just come to this park, and basically Guilin and everywhere we're visiting in China is kind of famous for these limestone peaks that come out of the ground. So we're just in a small park called 7 Stars, and we're having a wander around. You know, it's writing on the wall.
Chinese caveman. Where should we go then? The hidden dragon gate?
Sounds pretty cool. It's probably just a gate, but
Some of these stone carvings date back over 1,000 years and are supposed to represent 5,000 years worth of Chinese civilization.
I think the cavemen went to town here.
I think it's, my history serves me right, 1665, the emperor picture over there.
Where did you just read that?
I've probably got the date wrong there already.
Right, you were right. Were you saying how long it's back, like 1,000 years or something?
Yeah, at least.
It's pretty impressive.
That's just the ones that I read.
Yeah.
I mean, and you can tell some of them are more worn than the other time.
Yeah, but there's some statues out there that look like really, really old. We have our first wild monkeys.
I'm not trying to touch it.
We just saw one monkey and we thought, oh, and then we come here and it's feeding time, so it's awesome.
Karl's new mate.
It's one way to get around. It's on soundtrack as well.
We headed back to the hostel where preparations were underway for the Chinese New Year party. But before it started, we got a little preview of tonight's carefully choreographed fireworks display.
Holy shit. I did like the biggest jump there. Happy New Year, Manuel.
Yeah, thank you. Happy New Year.
What are you doing tonight then?
Tonight,
Yeah.
first I'm crying
You're flying.
because my flight, yeah. I'm so sorry, guy. I would love to stay here, really.
So, Chinese people have dumplings on a New Year's Eve because it is the exchange time to take the old things away and welcome the new things in. So we eat dumplings during the New Year's Eve.
I'm the cook. I'm chef here.
You can make hot water. Wait, the hot water falling.
No, I know.
Okay, be careful.
How is it, mate?
Pretty good. I'm a master of the chops here.
It takes me half an hour to get it out of that bowl.
Yeah, I changed my plan. I changed my mind. I stay here. I tell you right now, I stay here.
We're gonna go to bed now. The party's over.
Now the party is over?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
How many of those could you drink? She can't. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to speak Chinese, but apparently it's wrong. I don't know.
Can he speak good Chinese?
The guy on the street, Yang Yan. Oh, Yang Yan, Yang Yan.
This is the traditional hat. Apparently you have to wear it like this. The thing is though, this is my head. The tip of the hat's about that big.
Oh, it's gonna fit me then.
Yeah. Fit you. Come on, then.
Oh yeah, fit me. Who needs a flat cap?
You want to try the hat? Oh yeah, the French guy. Just had the fireworks outside. You might think of some like big choreographed fireworks. No, it's basically everyone in China owns fireworks. They all let them off at once in like the parking lot. Health and safety nightmare, I have to say. People are firing rubber candles, setting off sparks, car alarms going off. Dogs are barking. It feels like you're in a war zone.
Total chaos.
It was chaos. It was chaos. Stung by that. I bit my foot. That's great. Awesome. Yeah, it was great.
So, Happy New Year in Chinese.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
What is it, yeah, Karl?
You told me like 2 minutes ago.
新年快乐.
新年快乐. 新年快乐. 快乐.
快乐. 新年快乐.
We all know it.
Yeah, very good. Of course we all know it. It's just okay. Chinese is very easy.
The language. You said Chinese are very easy.
No, I said Chinese language.
Oh, okay. Alright, okay.
Oh yeah.
After the mayhem of Chinese New Year, we headed out to the countryside, to the quiet and peaceful town of Yangshou.
We've just arrived. We thought it was going to be quiet and peaceful. It's a madhouse. Absolutely crazy. Cute. It's like an Asian version of an alpine village. Team America.
And it's the end of my move. I'm not going to say that.
Just ruin the atmosphere completely.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Whilst it was fun taking in the local festivities, that's not really what we came out here to do. So we hired out some bikes and headed to the Yulong River.
When do you want?
You can have the big one.
Alright.
A bit crazy because I was trying to film whilst riding my flimsy little bike with a seat I couldn't adjust, so I was kind of like this, but that was amazing. That was kind of like what I expected China to be, or what I wanted from China. It was just countryside, big peaks, rice fields, and just riding through it was absolutely beautiful. Probably the best thing we've done so far.
Pretty mad, mate.
Wow, look at this.
Now we're going to get a raft down the river, except we don't know when because we've been sitting here for like half an hour now and no one's just doing anything. But everyone's watching me being filmed now, which is quite funny.
Hello.
So yeah, we're going to go down the river, hopefully not freeze to death, back on the bikes and then cycle through more of this. Have a look around here, more of this countryside. This is what we cycle through.
Hello.
Hello. See you, mate.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Good man.
It's cold. It's beautiful.
It's cold. You didn't get that on video.
Radical.
Hello. Hello.
This way, go through the waterfall. You be careful of the photo.
Okay. And then a waterfall, mate.
Be careful of the photo.
Hello，那里拍照，嘿，那里。
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo! Pick up the stool, mate. Pick up the stool.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll sit on this one now.
Go on.
It's like this. Okay.
Nice work. Little cafe on the way down. Try and warm our feet up.
Yeah.
Got soaked in the rapids. How is it?
It's great. Oh. It's almost the best I've ever had.
但是最后我最感觉好运桃，真的。
Okay, sing us a song.
夜半三更又盼天明，看到腊月又盼春风，若要盼得有好运来，脸上开屏哟，颜上红，脸上开屏哟，颜上红，脸上开屏哟，颜上红。Yeah!
Yeah! Awesome. That was beautiful.
That was awesome, but I'm freezing cold, so can't wait to warm up on the bike.
We're gonna warm up on the bike.
Yeah.
It was without a doubt the best day of the trip so far, and we followed it up by heading to the Longji Rice Fields, 2 hours north of Guilin. Walking into the village, the scene was perfectly set by the children we could hear singing in the school.
I reckon it's school singing practice, so they're just doing scene setting for tourists.
Yeah, it's indoctrinating.
Yeah.
School thing. Brainwashing.
Yeah, that's the brainwashing part.
That's Miles the greatest.
It's not ruining the atmosphere.
Yeah. So we are exploring the Longji terraces, and as you can see, we've picked the perfect day for it.
and it's so sunny.
Do you want me to zoom? How'd you zoom in? Or?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Right now, Voot and everyone else is going to try some of the local food from his little kitchen.
So we got coffee with milk, no wugger. Serving various fasty drinks. Clothes and jog.
I see you carrying your stuff here. Apparently they carry people, if you're really lazy, they'll carry you up and down in those bags.
There's not a person in that bag, right?
I don't think so. You won't be able to breathe under that. But we want to see if we can get anyone to carry Voot in the bag.
You're very easy to carry.
Whoa, what's that? No need to offend me. So I'm not giant, man. Like,
no, that's why.
Can finally see something. Nearly see something from here.
Are those rice terraces?
Is that what we came here for?
I don't know. I came here for the fog.
There's some countries on this trip we're going to be spending a lot of time in, and others we're just passing through, and China's one of those, but even though we only had a week there, we had an absolutely incredible time, and it's a place we both like to go back to and really get to know. But now, we face the long overnight train journey to Vietnam, where we really hit the backpacking scene, and things start to get messy.
That's our home for the next 2 nights.
Welcome to Castaway Island!
It's fucking insane! We're going to be stuck here for a while. Driving the boat. Where am I going? The temple's been consumed by the jungle.